Today we'll be going over the second deck from Secret Slayers, the Adamancipators. It's really one of the only two decks of the current format that matter because they're one of the only two decks the current format that are performing well in tournaments. Now, of course, the tournaments right now are only online, and in real-life tournaments, they might be more varied. However, from what we have to go on, it's just Adamancipator and Eldritch. So let's start it off with this list of Adamancipator. So we have one copy of Block Dragon, which is searchable off of Gallant Granite. We're going for the Go 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 package, so one Giant, one Gigas, one Glove, one Coat, one Onomatopoeia, and I think that's about it. We have one Gigantes, Triple Guardian, Triple Analyzer. We play 3 of each Adamancipator tuner. Yeah, we have the 3 Seeker. There's the 1 O-line for your needle fiber target, the Triple Doki Doki, which is a good extender. We have the Triple Researcher, as well as the extra deck lock, Buster Destruction Sword. Everyone loves that. Triple Adhara for a free special summon. Followed by our spells. There's 1 Onomatopoeia for picking up your Go-Go-Go's or your Do-Do-Dos. There's Adamancipator Signs as the in-archetype Monster Reborn, in case you don't draw the actual one. We have a Foolish Burial, followed by 3 Onomata pickups, so that you can get to your Pyra. The extra deck is fairly standard. There's 1 Savage, 1 Dragite, 1 Raptite, 1 Herald, 1 Metal Marcher, 1 Granite, 1 Abyss Dweller, followed by our Lynx, Appaloosa, Unicorn, Phoenix, Halqifibrax, or Needle Fiber, depending on how you want to call him, Union Carrier, Masquerena, Link Spider, as well as Linkcross. And this deck is kind of hit or miss. If you open really good, you're going to end on almost the same board every single turn 1. And if you open really bad, you'll get nothing. So let's go into some replays of the combos. They all end on the exact same board, so don't expect anything different at the end, but I get there a little bit differently each time. In this replay, I start with a Monster Reborn, so the end board, instead of a Block Dragon, there's a Rap type, but we'll see what happens. So start off with Analyzer. And off of Analyzer, we get Doki Doki. Doki Doki dumps Gigas. Gigas gets Glove, and then we go into Granite. Yeah, we go into Granite. We dump the Glove that we got off the Gigas that was revived. We grab Block Dragon. That's always what we go for. Then we link off the Tuner and the Granite, grab O-Lion. Then we're going to turn our O-Lion, or not our O-Lion, our Halqifibrax into Link Cross. Grab our 2 tokens, which will begin synchroing off into Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher will trigger, as well as O-Line. We'll get a token and our O-Line back. Synchro again to get Herald, and then we'll become Union Carrier with the token. And to slow things down there, so we use the O-Line as well as the token to become Union Carrier, and then we brought out Block Dragon with our Doki Doki to become Masquerena, and our Block Dragon will grab kind of the standard Gigantes, Researcher, and a Seeker. So now Gigantes comes out, Researcher comes out, they'll synchro into Raptite. Raptite effect will trigger, trying to get a level 2 tuner, which it almost always does in Seeker. And now they'll become Borreload Savage. Savage effect, get Needle Fiber, Union Carrier will grab Buster, Monster Reborn will grab Raptite, and that is the board. So this is the standard end board. I reached this 3 times out of 3. We have Herald, which is 1 negate. We have Savage, which is up to 2 negates, as well as an extra deck lock. Then there's 1 form of disruption. And then Masquerena can become our Appaloosa, or it can become Unicorn, or maybe even a Phoenix if they have some kind of back row that we need to remove. But this is the standard board that I was able to reach. And that was with a Monster Reborn in hand. And in this one, we start off with the Block Dragon already, so we don't need to search it off of Granite. So we go pick up, grab Adamancipators, Adamancipators. Grab that, then go into Granite off of those two guys. Now I think we get Researcher. Researcher goes off. Summons Guardian. Then Researcher and Granite starts our O-Lion plays. We use our 2 rocks to go into Union Carrier. Needle Fiber to go into Link Cross. We'll get our 2 tokens. Then we'll start synchroing off, and the standard play is going on now. We'll get our O-Line as well as the token. Synchro off into Herald. Block Dragon will come out, become Mask. And then we'll get our Gigantus, Seeker, and Researcher. Gigantus comes out, becomes Raptite with the O-Lion. Grab Seeker. And then becomes Savage, and Needle Fiber gets equipped, as well as the extra deck block. And then we end with Block Dragon instead of Raptite, because we didn't have a Monster Reborn. But this board is equally as powerful, because we can use Masquerena with Block Dragon now to use its effect again during our opponent's turn. And we still have just as many negates. And in our third replay, we don't start with Block Dragon or Monster Reborn. We start a little bit differently. Foolish the Gigas, he comes out for free. Adhara, Doki Doki gets normal summoned. Dump Guardian, summon Giant, and then Gigas comes out. They become Granite. Then they will search out the trusty Block Dragon. They get linked off with Adhara, become Needle Fiber, go into Link Cross, standard combo procedure. Just let it go off. Of course, we'll get our token and our O-Lion. Synchro off into our first negates, go to Union Carrier, go Block Dragon, Masquerena. Then we'll get our 3. So Gigantus, Researcher, Raptite, Raptite effect. And then Seeker, and then we'll go into, of course, Borreload Savage, and he'll equip Needle Fiber. And then extra deck lock, and yeah, Block Dragon. So this is roughly the same board that you want at the end of every turn 1. Can be achieved in a number of ways. However, once you get the basic combos down, this deck is not difficult to learn. It takes not that much time in order to find out when to activate effects and when not to, because if you use your Researcher too early, then you won't be able to proc it later when you want to make your Raptite. Because you can't just spam out all of your Adamancipators for no reason just because you can. You need to have space on the board for when you go into Metal Marcher, because you'll be bringing back your O-Lion as well as a token, so you need to have at least 2 clear spaces for that to go on. So there's not much room for error, but there is at the same time, because there are multiple ways to get into the same end board or a similar one. So while this deck is very potent, it's not the most enjoyable if you're not into combo or into decks. If you like something more like Control or the standard beat-em-up decks, then Adamancipator is not the one for you. However, if you're planning on playing an online tournament or even rated on Dueling Book, be prepared to face off against Adamancipator because it is everywhere and it is powerful, much like Eldritch Control, or Eldritch Combo, I should say. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the deck profile as well as the combos. And I will try to do the last deck, actually, from Secret Slayers for my next video, so I hope that you'll be looking forward to that. And goodbye.